Under his leadership, GCPS has earned a reputation as one of the most successful school districts in the country. We are fortunate, blessed indeed, to have someone who has committed, essentially, he's in his 20th year of his life to this school system. It just doesn't happen in urban school systems around the country. That the success of the Gwinnett County Public School System is the very foundation of the continued success of the entire Gwinnett community. Please join me in welcoming the man responsible for making Gwinnett the model for all other public school systems in the nation to emulate, Superintendent Alvin Wilbanks.
We're in our 7th week of the new school year. With that, we know that things begin to pick up about this time. As of yesterday, I'm told, 173,828 students. In addition to the natural phenomenon with increase in numbers, you grow larger. But we also grow larger in diversity, not just ethnic diversity, but socioeconomic diversity as well. The numbers for this year are 31% African American, 28% Hispanic, 27% Caucasian, 10% Asian, and 4 other multi-race, and those are self-identified categories. We also are more socioeconomically diverse as well. 57% of our student body qualifies for free and reduced lunch. So that's sort of a picture of our student body. But one of the things that that hasn't changed about Gwinnett as our enrollment, as our population countywide becomes more diverse. We continue to get people that value education. I've never met a parent, and I can say this without qualification, I've never met a parent that doesn't want their child to get a good education. Now, we may differ sometimes a lot. We may differ a little bit on how that gets carried out, how that's done. But they do want their child educated to the highest level possible. I never forget that. Plus, the thing that we try to never forget, they send us the best set of kids they have. If you work for Gwinnett County Public Schools, you want to wind up in one of 2 categories. One is, and the most important, is the category that teaches students, teachers. And then the second category is those who support those who teach students. School district that's been very fortunate over the years. We have great people. On behalf of the 20,000 plus full-time employees and the other maybe 2,000 part-time employees, I always like to say, I just pray to God that they all work for us. That's what we pay every month, and so you want to make sure that they are working for you. Y'all will get that in a moment. We have a couple of initiatives that we have rolled out that I think are going to make a huge difference with us moving forward. One has already been mentioned, and that is the 5 high schools that have implemented career academies. I noticed Mary Ann Grimes from Central are here, and they are one of the 5 high schools, South Gwinnett, Shiloh, Meadow Creek,
Lanier.
and Lanier. I knew that, and I just checked in to see if staff. This is going to really provide an opportunity to really provide options for students that, for whatever reason, and we've heard for years the 3 R's, the rigor, relevance, and relationships. I think this is really going to take care of 2 R's that's hard to, that has been hard to address over the years, and that's the relationship and the relevance. And we believe the academies will really help us do that. It's called Buell Language Immersion. And that is where you take, and we're beginning that in kindergarten, and we're going to move it up through the system. The Buell Language Immersion program means that for half a day, students will learn their content in English, while the other half of that cohort is learning their content in whatever language they choose. 2 of our schools are doing it Spanish, Bethesda and Annistown. Tripp Elementary is doing it in French. Now, it could be any language. I would like to talk about, just briefly, is the Broad Prize. We hope that we are recognized again. If we aren't, to the 22,000 plus employees and 174,000 students, to the Gwinnett community, we thank you for making it possible that we were recognized again.